Do you sometimes feel like 24 hours in a day is just not enough time to get done everything that you need to get done? And maybe you feel like you'd really like to hire somebody to help you, but your business really isn't in the right place to start hiring employees yet. Well, I'm going to show you the most productive, least expensive, non human employee ever. Hi, I'm Stan Shields, the Active Campaign Guy. You can learn more about me at theactivecampaignguy.com. ActiveCampaign's automation tools may be your best answer to free up some time and get things done. Today, we're going to explore some of the automations that I currently use in my business. The reason I say that ActiveCampaign may be the most productive, least expensive employee ever is because it's willing to work 24/7, year after year. Never complains about hours, pay, or anything like that. It's never tired and it never needs a break. And it willingly and happily does every single task that you ask it to. And it does every task on time. It's extremely fast and efficient. And I mean milliseconds fast. All right, let's jump into some of these automations. First, there's a couple of these automations that I've done extensive videos on already that are right here on my channel. You'll find a link up above where you can access those videos. Now, the first one is really one of my favorites. It's my interview guest booking system. And what I mean by that is I do a live broadcast where I will interview guests for one of the networking events that I do. And guess what? When you have guests on some kind of a broadcast, you have to get information from those people. You have to follow up with them if you didn't get all the information. So there is a little bit of work that's involved in that process. This is one of the ones that I have done a full video on it. So I'm not going to spend a bunch of time on it right now. But basically, all I do is plug in a date for when their broadcast is going to be. The system knows to then send a prep email to them so that it starts the process for me to get the information that I need in order to do this broadcast. And then it will go look to see, did they respond? The second automation that I want to talk about is a basic lead capture form and follow-up sequence. If you have a web presence, you should be capturing information about the people that visit your site and then following up with them by either email and or text message. Makes all the sense in the world. So I've also done a pretty extensive video, actually a series, 2 videos on this process. Again, that's at the link up above. You can go watch it in detail. Now, here's one that I haven't done a video on yet, but this is the third one, is my free trial to my support program. So I have a support program and I do a weekly call once a week to answer questions with regard to software tools and so forth. Well, I give away a 15-day or a 30-day free trial to come and experience that support program. So I've created an automation so that I can send them to a website, they go and they fill out a form that now gives them access to this 15 or this 30-day free trial. And once they fill out that form, now there's a series of emails that's going to walk them through the process of everything that I need for them to do to be a part of that program, including reminders that the call is going to be on a certain day at a certain time. Here's the link to register for it, that kind of stuff. So you can create an email and text message sequence that will remind people to take the actions that you want them to take. Item number 4 is my support plan automation. And so that really ties into the last one that I just talked about. But what that is inside that support plan, then I may have a certain time limit that I'm going to give people so that there's a one-on-one and there's maybe a process that they have to go through in terms of booking time with me to use some of the resources or the tools that I have included in this support plan. So ActiveCampaign allows me to automate all of those steps so that I don't have to manually send out information to people. I don't have to do any of that kind of stuff. The system will send it based on actions that the person takes once they're enrolled inside the support plan. Number 5 is manual appointments. You know, we probably all have calendars that will send reminders when someone books an appointment through our calendar system. However, we don't always have all of our calendar on a system like that because we don't want people booking times that really are times that we've set aside for other purposes. However, occasionally you may want to book something in there. And if your system does not allow you to override those appointments that are in there, that's where this manual calendar system comes into play. I can talk to someone, book a time, and then I literally go to a short form. I put in their email address and just the contact information for them if it's not already in my system. And then I fill in when the appointment is going to happen. And now the system is going to send them reminders based on whatever frequency that I put in there. But this is outside of my normal calendar booking system. So I can create whatever I want with that. I can send text message, I can send emails, it doesn't matter. I can send reminders to them so that it reduces the amount of no-shows. And if you're not using a calendar system, that's one of the big reasons to use a calendar system. And there is a link for my favorite calendar system down below. Item number 6, workshop and event reminder follow-ups. So you might be doing workshops or webinars, but not using true webinar software. There's a ton of people that use Zoom meetings to do their webinar. That means that you don't have any built-in tools that will remind people of your event and do all the things that a true webinar system does. If that is the case, you can use ActiveCampaign to do that for you. You can send a confirmation email when a person schedules themselves for your Zoom meeting. You can then send reminders to them. That reminder can be whatever frequency you want. Typically for mine that I do, I will send a 7-day reminder, a 3-day reminder, a 1-day reminder, and a day of reminder. You can't follow up too much. So I send frequent reminders so that people show up when they booked this event. You also can then do follow-up messages to people. So literally after the workshop or your event that you're going to have, now they can get follow-up messages from you based on whatever action they took. Did they sign up for the thing that you were offering? If yes, they get a certain set of messages. If no, they get a different set of messages. So you've got a ton of flexibility with what you can do based on the action that a person took. All right, now if you are liking what I'm sharing with you and you'd like to get more information like this, please be sure to hit the like button down below, subscribe, and then don't forget to ring the little bell right next to the subscribe button, because that will let you know when I have other videos that come out. And don't forget to share the video with others that it makes sense for. I would appreciate that. The next one on the list is a customer welcome series. This is so basic and so simple that when you get a brand new customer, what are the actions that you would like for them to take? Well, your automated sequence of email messages and/or text messages can help you guide your customer through the journey, through the path that you would like for them to take in order to interact with your business. So a customer welcome series really is a staple that just about every business should have in place. Now, I've also talked about a support system up above, but we can build a specific support system right inside of ActiveCampaign. Maybe you don't really need a full-blown sophisticated support system. You just need a way that people can submit a ticket, ask a question, you can respond, and you can do that using social media as well as through a web page and so forth. Well, ActiveCampaign has a tool, a add-on that's called Conversations. Conversations will allow you to build your own support system right inside the ActiveCampaign platform. The next one is really cool. If you have a membership base and you then want to be able to message that membership, as well as whether it's periodic messages or a regular series of messages, you're able to do that as well. You can welcome them into the membership program and then start to present your series of messages to help them take whatever the action is you want them to take through your journey through your membership program. This is very similar to a customer welcome series, but it is a little bit different because it's a membership system that you're using. Now, do you have situations where you need to update a Google spreadsheet, or you need to pull data in from a Google spreadsheet? Well, ActiveCampaign has an amazing interface that just really integrates very tightly with Google Sheets. So if you've got data inside your ActiveCampaign platform that now needs to be transferred to other places, you can easily just have an automation that will go out and update a Google spreadsheet. Vice versa, if someone is sharing data with you on a Google spreadsheet and you need that data attached to specific records, people inside your ActiveCampaign database, you can pull that data right in to your ActiveCampaign database extremely easily using some of the automations that's built right inside the ActiveCampaign platform. The next one is really cool as well. If you sell products online or offline, doesn't matter. If you sell products and you need to deliver these products to people, and these are not physical products, these are digital products, then you can build an automation inside of ActiveCampaign that can help you deliver those products or those services to people automatically, along with instructions and clarification, how to use it, what to do with it, what's the path that you want them to take. And that leads us to the very last one, which is very similar but different. Let's suppose that you have a little mini course that you want to offer, and this course can be delivered over email. And you probably can do that with many more courses than you believe that you can. So it might be worth it to just explore what kinds of things are you teaching, and can you teach it over email? Because now ActiveCampaign will allow you to deliver that content to people using the platform and using the combination of email and text messaging to get your information out to them. I have a couple of different courses that I deliver via email, and some of those courses are 12 weeks long or 26 weeks long. So you now have a system that will deliver specific content to people when you want that content delivered. All of it can also be based on the actions taken by people. Did they click the link? Did they visit the page that shows the last content? If they did, now you're able to then send the next based on when they visited that page. Or you can just make it that you'll send your content each week on a certain day and a certain time. And it's just up to them to go and get the information that they need to get. Reach out to me if you want any additional information on any of these specific ideas that I've thrown out. I'd love to talk with you about your business and see what kind of creative ideas can we come up with regarding your business that would help you automate more of the processes that you have within your business. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so that you're notified when the next videos come out. You know what they say, sharing is caring. So don't forget to share this video with others that may be able to use this information. See you next time.